Game show. We've got Dan McSorley with us, and first of all, Dan, happy birthday! A nice win on your birthday.
Yeah, it's it'd be a lot better than the other way. Believe me, Roger, it wouldn't have been a happy birthday unless we come out with a win. So yeah, I feel pretty good about tonight.
You know, Dan, there was plays tonight when I thought Batavia played the ball really well. Then there was others, but they seem to be a little improved this year.
Yeah, they had some really talented, skilled kids. I think they had a couple of state track qualifiers. So we knew they had some kids with breakaway speed, and like I said, a great effort by the defense. They got down there inside of 20. I think they were inside the 5 a couple times, and we held them out. So we'll take the shutout. Anytime you can get a shutout against a passing team like Batavia, you got to feel pretty good about it.
Coach, we saw Elkins tonight kind of splitting their positions. He ran the ball some and played quarterback some. Is that something we're going to see for the last couple, 3 games of the season and the playoffs?
Well, we'll just see how, we're just trying to build depth. I told the kids about a minute ago, we're still improving. We're still putting things together. I don't think this is the best we can play. We still got to make some changes, and I think we got to improve. And the main thing is we're going to have to peak when it counts. And, next week's going to be, seniors' last opportunity to play in a regular season game on our field. And of course, we got 2 playoff games on our field, but this senior group right here, they never really got some of the limelight coming up through the junior high, but they have an opportunity, Roger, to do something that a whole lot of senior groups haven't been able to do in Clinton-Massie. That's go 10-0 in the regular season. So, of course, we played a heck of a season. I told them, I said, coming into this season, I said, man, this is a pretty stout schedule, and to go undefeated with kind of the schedule that we have is a testament to these guys, and not only these guys, but the coaches. The coaches have done an outstanding job going against some really intricate, very difficult offenses, and I couldn't be prouder of a bunch of guys and a bunch of coaches.
Coach, you only have to look at the schedule and the computer points to see what kind of a schedule you've played. Tri-Valley, Waynesville, Wilmington, Mount Healthy, and Harrison have given you so many computer
Happy birthday!
Hey,
Happy birthday!
By there, we got him already. Goodbye, giving the coach happy birthday. But those teams continue to win, and your computer points are off the charts.
Yeah, it really, right now, Roger, it doesn't really matter. We're gonna lock up the number 1 seed. So there's some big games tonight. I think last time I checked, Wyoming is getting beat. So we'll see how it plays out. There could be some mix-ups, but to be a number 1 seed, obviously it's an easier road to hoe. But I thought if I could critique this team a little bit tonight, I thought we started out a little flat, and that was something we're going to have to prove on. And don't worry about who we're playing, but how we're playing, how we are as a team. So I think we can improve next week in that area.
Coach, last week you had a good win, but you lost your I wouldn't say main running back, but your leading running back. Peyton Warren fills in good. How important is it to get Peyton Warren 2 or 3 good starts in regular season before you hit the playoffs?
It's huge. I mean, I don't know what he rushed for tonight, but he probably had
he had 79 and 78 in 2 rushes.
Yeah, so he probably is up there around 180, but on very few carries. But that's why we're getting Jack kind of involved a little bit more, and we got Tristan Trampler. He's got some running back experience, but again, just from experience, it's when you get into the playoffs, it's going to be a depth and it's going to be attrition because you just never know what's going to happen. But right now, I think we are almost completely 2 platoon, and we're very fortunate to be in that situation week 10.
Coach, I've been very impressed with your defensive backs this year. You've had some defensive backs really step up to the plate. Brady Russell, his return, that has to be big for you.
Yeah, and it gives us a little more depth on the back end. And, I thought we got Cooper in there last week. I thought Cooper had a heck of a game. So, that's what it's all about, Roger, right now, believe me. Well, you got to play, if you want to play 16 games, and if you're a Division IV team and you go play 16 games, you better have some dudes and you better be healthy going in. So we're going to have to stay healthy.
Coach, I've said all along that you've got an ace up your sleeve that a lot of teams don't have, and his name is McGinnis. He is money in the bank. Is he being recruited or not?
Well, kickers are a little bit different. I think a lot of colleges now, you got to pretty much try out and you got to earn your kicking spot. But I think in all the 38 years I've coached, I've never had a kid. I think it was 36 touchbacks. He's had 4 field goals on the year. But the touchbacks is what people don't understand. When he kicks the touchback and they put it on the 20, those are hidden yardages that,
Oh, yeah.
people, that gives you a tremendous advantage when you force teams to go 80 yards.
Coach, thanks a lot. I'm going to talk
right.
to your defensive coach for a minute if you don't
All
mind.
right, is he around?
He's
Where's
right
he at?
here behind me.
All right.
He's
Here you
right
go.
here behind me.
There you go.
Step up here. Coach, I want to tell you, you're the defensive coordinator, and I want to tell you, your defensive team this year, particularly your defensive backs, have played extremely well. Talk a little bit about it.
Well, I think this summer we knew we had something that we could work with for sure, and I think we've kind of transitioned a little bit more in the style that we play. So we put our heads together over the summer. We've been working really, really hard to try to get our kids in a spot where they are able to do what they do best, and not put them in a spot where they're kind of weaker. So we've worked really, really hard to change the scheme a little to just fit our personnel better, and I think it's been really good. So I'll give some credit to Coach Fitz, Coach Udrich, Coach Wolf helps a lot. Everybody's trying to put their heads together to get to the best situation. But I'll tell you what, the number one thing is the players, and the players have worked their butt off. And it started in the summer, and they just haven't stopped yet. They play fast. We stress communication, and they've been communicating better and better every week.
I thought Carmack played extremely well last week when he was pressed into action, but having Brady Russell back along with Carmack, that gives you a couple good corners.
Oh, for sure, yeah. I mean, I think so too. And Peyton Brewer has been playing that and playing better and better. We know that Cooper's going to have to maybe do a little bit more of the load on offense. So it was great to have Brady come back, and he had to shake the rust off a little bit tonight. He's still hurting a little bit with that ankle, but I think he's getting stronger every day. So it's nice to have depth. That's something we lacked before was depth, and we have it.
Coach, thanks a lot for being with us.
Yes, thank you.